Audio's on. Check, check, check. Audio sync. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is gonna be a kind of a quick guided tutorial getting you guys ready for Black Friday. This is gonna be like the first video of 2 or 3 over the next couple of days. I just wanted to get this out there to get you guys going before I get crazy diving deep into my day here. So get your pen and paper out, pause this along the way, take notes, whatever you need to do to make sure you get these steps right. Let's get into it. Okay, first thing you're gonna wanna do is get into your ads manager. Once you're in your ad manager, you're gonna come up here to the top left. There's gonna be a little menu. You're gonna go to audiences. If you don't see it there, you're gonna go down here to all tools and then come over here to where it says asset and click on audiences. And that'll bring you to your list of audiences. Now, if you haven't created a list of people who've already purchased from you, or people who like your page, or created some sort of audience, you need to do that first. The audience could be people who like your page or people who have purchased from you. If that's a decent, big enough number, you could create your email list, like upload your email list into Facebook. I think I have videos on that. I'll put a link to all the tutorials right here. But there's videos on how to create these audiences initially. And then what you want to do is come in here and create the lookalike audience if you haven't done that already. To do the lookalike audience, come select an audience that you want to create a lookalike off of. So let's say I want to create, here's an audience of people who've purchased in the last 365 days back in March. And then you would come up here to actions. You can hit create lookalike. Type in the geographic location. For me, I would do the United States. You can do your local town, I mean, you can do whatever you guys need to do, narrow it down. This really depends on your budget. If you have a big budget to spend, I would go 6 million people, which in my case is 3%. You could go up, to 10%. Come on, 10%, which is 21 million people. I'm not gonna spend the kind of budget right now to reach 21 million people. And then at that point, once you get that broad, your audience is a little bit more broad. It's not as targeted, it's not as focused. It starts opening that audience up a little bit. So I recommend anywhere from 1 to 3%, I think is perfectly fine depending on your budget. So in my case, I'm gonna go 3%, you hit create audience. And then what that's gonna do is start to populate. You'll see up here, it'll say updating audience, and then it's gonna say ready. It might say audience too small initially at some point, but then it will update and it'll create that audience. It could take an hour or 2 hours for that to populate. So the next thing you want to do is actually go create the ad, and I'm going to go through this very quickly. We're going to go to Ads Manager. You're going to come up here to where it says create ad. You're going to select engagement. You can name it whatever you want, hit continue. Name it again, obviously, when you go to audiences, you are going to create, or you're going to select the audience that you just made is that lookalike. So I'll go ahead and select it here. And then you go through the rest of the process, set your budget, you hit continue, select the post that you want to use. Use a post. If you don't have a post you want to use, you can actually click this plus button right here and create a new post right here. You can actually save this as an unpublished post. It'll never hit your timeline. Call that a dark post. So anyways, you want to create that post. You want to send an ad out to a very large audience with something that looks very organic, with the objective being engagement. What you want to do is get people engaging with that post. You can do several of these. You can put out 3 or 4 of these and split your budget up, because different people connect with different content different ways. So if you want to split up your budget and go maybe males or and females, or this age and this age, and try this message and try this message. Here's 2 photos you like a lot that you think people engage with, or past posts that have just crushed it and gone crazy. you can, you know, test these different things, put a few bucks behind each one, sending them to these lookalike audiences, get people engaging with it. That is the most important thing you want right now, is people to engage with your post and see your brand come up in their feed and become familiar with your brand. So tomorrow I'm going to tell you what I want you to do with that engagement. So make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell so that you're notified when this video comes out tomorrow, and then the next day I'm going to do the same thing and tell you what I want you to do from there. Guys, I hope you like this video. If you have any questions about this process whatsoever, use the comments down below. Let me know what you have questions about, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. That's it. I got to get back to editing some photos and stuff and get my stuff done as well. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.